Welcome in, lovely divine creators, powerful ones, beings of source energy, those who are so amazing and magical. You have the power to create worlds with your beautiful mind, your beautiful focus, and the internal apothecary that holds the power of your emotions. They come along with the vehicle. Nice to see you guys. I'm going to be diving in. I'm going to see whatever message wants to come out through me, and we're going to see what the message is today. Okay, they just fell out. What are these? Let's have a look. Hope and union and power. Okay, so someone could be really thinking about their incoming relationship. You could be really feeling a relationship on the airwaves. It could kind of feel to you like you're already with someone. That can happen to us, especially as we get older, right? And we start to know ourselves more, and we start to zone into the higher self of the person we haven't even met yet. Okay, so this could be such a beautiful divine connection that I'm picking up on. I can feel the quality of someone's soul and the way they're already paving the way for a relationship. But let's see what comes out. I'm going to zone into the energy. Archangel Michael, thank you for blessing this reading. I'm getting a really fairy vibe, a really fairy energy visit me. There could be something about tree houses or the tree of life for somebody, you know. I'm hearing nymph, like water nymph, or, you know, there are some really etheric kind of old books out there. You could have heard of the water babies, or mermaids could be relevant, something to do with Neptune here. But I'm going to zone in. Okay, ADHD. Okay, Archangel Michael, thank you for blessing this reading again. All right, I'm going to call in my guides, ancestors, and any beings in non-physical who wish to convey a clear message through me. Okay, I'm getting that this could be one of those readings where there's one really important sentence for somebody. So it might feel like, you know, there are a few different messages for different people. Okay, show me the main energy. Temptation. Okay, temptation. I'll show you this card. Someone's got an ideal. Someone's got a dream of the partner they do want to be with, right? Fulfillment, right. See, this was just reversed for a minute there, this fulfillment card. So it's almost like you're trying not to get pulled off of the road to contentment and fulfillment here by people who won't give you long-term contentment or fulfillment, right? Someone's trying their best to do this. Someone's trying their best to stay in that hopeful energy. Spirit wants you to know that the energy is real, that peaceful, calm energy. That energy of having someone around who understands you, someone who's like your best friend, someone who literally fits your consciousness. I'm getting hand in glove. That is real for you, okay? But it's going to take some submission. You're going to have to whip the lower animal nature into shape, because someone's lower animal nature is still tempting them. That part of you that is ruled by the flesh, it wants you to give up your spiritual devotion to a real divine connection, and it's going to maybe give you a hard time. I don't know. We've got choice here. Wow, this is so interesting. We've got dreams on the bottom of the deck. There's something you've really been dreaming of here, and it's gorgeous with this picture up here. It really is the whole thing. It really is everything you've dreamed of. And now it's like a crossroads energy where there's something coming along. Or maybe this is happening at the moment, or maybe you've already had a few bouts of this, a few rounds of challenges, because there's a choice here, and there's something that's just at the edge of your consciousness, something you've had glimpses of, harmony in a relationship, a higher relationship. This is a real option for you. Spirit wants you to know this higher level of fulfillment is available. And there's a big difference between what your higher self wants and what your lower animal nature wants, potentially for somebody. Your job is to guide even the lower animal nature, even the nature you have that is ruled by the flesh. There's nothing wrong with that, but you want to guide it and coax it into knowing that actually it's better in a committed, fulfilling, higher vibrational relationship. You've got to coax the animal along for the ride here and be like, you know what? And this is a real key I'm giving someone here. You've got to convince the animal nature that the more devoted it is to this idea of fulfillment, it'll end up getting more of what it wants anyway. So the lower animal nature may want pleasures of the flesh. You've got to convince the lower animal nature that there are more pleasures for the flesh in a loyal, committed, divine union. And it's tricky. It's like the Piscean thing, where these two fish maybe think they want to go in different directions at certain points, but they end up going in the same direction anyway. So this choice will give you double fulfillment as long as you don't give in to temptation at a certain point. That more primal part of you will be more fulfilled if you stick to the devoted pathway than if you were to dip in. I hope this is making sense and not just sounding like a lecture, but I know this will be important for somebody who really does want something genuine and beautiful and really does have something, you know, waiting for them that's better, okay? And it's simply waiting for you to tune your consciousness to the right frequency to access this timeline. So it's a purification of urges, and that doesn't mean being boring. It doesn't mean, you know, not having any urges of the flesh. It just means redirecting them up to a higher level, you know, which is far more satisfying, even in a primal way. I hope this makes sense. We've got judgment here. So this is your choice. You can be ruled by the spirit, or you can be ruled by the flesh. And that doesn't mean giving up on the fact that you're human and you want to have these pleasures. It means bringing that animal nature up so that it can join you in the higher realms, in the heavenly realms, in the divine realms, you know. So this is about coaxing yourself onto the right pathway. We've got the Empress here. There's someone you want, or this idea of somebody. There's a blueprint in the Akash with the Empress card. Recipes for success, okay? So there is this ideal partner, someone who represents heaven for you, that needs you to stay on the pathway, whatever that means for you, okay? Whatever that means for you. There could be this temptation to not believe in your dreams, or to maybe date someone who's easier to access, but who will pull you off of your higher pathway. And this is a personal thing. I'm not telling anyone what to do here, okay? But it's a choice between what is there right in front of you physically and something that you can't see yet, or touch yet, or taste or feel, but something that requires your devotion. So Spirit does want you to know that anything you can imagine, you create a version of, and then you can choose to make your way towards it with the Empress energy. You know, I feel like this is an energy of, are you going to stick with what your higher self is telling you? Are you going to follow your higher self to where this Empress is? Or are you going to let the competition pull you off the road, right, into a ditch? That's the message. 8 of Swords here. Worries of the mind, conflict, 4 of Pentacles. I'm getting this energy. If you don't know what move to make, don't move at all, right? Let's see, let's clarify this. Show me temptation. 2 of Cups. There we go. So something beautiful waiting for you, okay? And I feel like there could be things trying to pull you off of that pathway. It is a higher pathway. A pathway of higher dream fulfillment. Show me this fulfillment. A better dream, a better TV station of the mind to live on, a better reality to bring into being. We've got the 3 of Cups here. So this is non-physical ancestral support. There's something your ancestors are in support of here when it comes to this union with this Emperor or Empress, someone who is your dream partner. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, there's something they're cooking up ancestrally. Okay, this is like when 2 families get together backstage, 2 trees of life, and they want you to join together 2 specific trees of life. It's because it's what your higher self wants. So that's why there's so much non-physical support for this union, this ideal match. And I'm hearing they're petitioning for you to have faith. There's a petition for you to keep the faith here, because only you can create this timeline. Only you can create this pathway with your beautiful mind and your beautiful faith. Yeah, 2 of Swords on top of the choice. Let me show you this. There's going to be a battle between that which you can see, that which is physical, the ones who make noise in your reality, people messaging you, texting you, people who, you know, literally have their body right in front of you potentially, versus this beautiful ideal reality, this ideal partnership that will be a little bit further on down the road, right? Show me Judgment. King of Wands here. King of Wands. So there's something about you letting your spirit lead the way here. Lots of devotion and honor and passion. Okay, I'm hearing it's like a knight's quest. You know, it's something your soul is yearning for. It's something you crave. It's something really monumental and beautiful, and maybe even slightly hard to believe, but your dreams are guiding you here towards this person. Show me this Empress. The Emperor. Oh, wow. See, there's a match made in heaven, okay? I'm going to say it how I'm getting it here. There's a beautiful match made in heaven. This one's got the world in his hands. She's got the recipes for success. Empress, Emperor energy. This is beautiful. So there's something, if these two consciousnesses can manage to get together, like really get together, like, you know, the consciousness is merging, the chakra system's merging. I'm hearing tantric. The radiance your consciousnesses could be tuned to, because literally your consciousnesses will merge together at certain connected points. And there's a contract here, okay, a very romantic contract that Spirit is hoping someone will fulfill with all this ancestral support. Three of Cups energy. You could feel this. You could be getting like thrills, like feeling real happy and not knowing why, or not having a particular reason, but just feeling like buzzing, you know. It's like that ooh, I just know that something's gonna happen song. I'm not singing it. Ooh, I. Yeah, see, that's why I'm not singing it right. Ten of Wands. Let's see. What's the burden here? What's being annoying? The Empress again? No way. The Empress twice. Show me more. This one's got a pregnant belly, this one hasn't. So there could be this devoted pathway. The Wands all speak of something we're devoted to through passion or respect or allegiance. Eight of Pentacles. Show me. Justice, yeah. So this is something, I mean, the Eight of Pentacles, it's not just doing any old work, it's literally doing something perfectly well, something that is repeatable, something that is solid and routine and succinct. And with Justice here, I would say there's some sort of contract here to fulfill this relationship, because it will work better than any other. It will work perfectly well. This Empress and Emperor have been picked out for one another. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy here. Balance, unity, power. Ace of Swords. I'm getting this energy here that this is what you've been fighting for all these years. You've been fighting for this connection. You just didn't realize that. I'm getting animus. You've been fighting to reunify with someone that your ancestors all love. Your ancestors love this person already. Your ancestors have been supporting this person. Their ancestors support you and your ancestors support them. It's a family event. Like, this is ancestral family. You know, they're all... This is more than just putting your vote on something, 1414 on my clock. This is more than just the ancestors voting for something. This is something that has to happen in this lifetime or the next. So they're getting this energy coming through. Like, they're getting on this energy. Like, we're not just putting money on this. This is it. Like, this is what we're cheering you along for. This is like you've been running a marathon and now you're nearly at the finish line. You know, you're nearly at the point of celebration. Wow. You're nearly at the point of this reunion. I'm hearing Kama Sutra. All right, so this has got ancient connections. You two are gonna I'm hearing combust, right? The Empress and the Emperor, the King of Wands. I'm hearing this is like spiritual combustion when you two, you know, bump up against one another. This is going to be very sparkly, very fireworky, very potent, divine, spiritual fire. So what they're saying here is this is it. Yeah, you've got free will, but your ancestors are literally, they've got the pom-poms out, okay? This has been something that's been lifetimes in the making, and the non-physical energy behind this connection is so monumental. I'm getting with this Eight of Swords that maybe you're not going with the flow of your dreams as much as you could, right? And it's causing some tension in your body, in your cellular system. Yeah, we've got the Seven of Cups here with the Eight of Swords. It's because there's two sides to you right now. There's this side of you that has dreams and is whimsical and magical, and this side of you that can wish upon a star. And then there's this side of you that in the cold light of day, you're like, is any of this real? Like, what's going on, you know? So there's this kind of whirling of emotions where you're like, what's going on? You know, they're saying that there are versions of you that don't quite believe that life is this magical. There may be versions of you poking their head up being like, is life really this magical and really this amazing? Can I really conjure this up? And yeah, your ancestors like, we've put so much hard work into this arrangement. This is what your higher self wanted. This is what you're being guided to. This is what it's all been for. The love, the magic. Okay, I'm surprised we haven't seen the Ten of Pentacles out here. Four of Pentacles. This is you holding your positioning, sticking to your guns here, right? More Eight of Swords energy. You need to move some energy, I would say, because there's old versions of you. Nine of Wands. The wounded warrior in you is kind of like, can this really be happening, or is this too good to be true? Spirit's saying your faith is making it so. Your ancestors have arranged this. This is contracted with justice. This is like a sacred contract. And it's just like there's these versions of you, these physical, practical, logical versions of you that may be coming up, banging against the dreamy version of you. So whoever this message is for, your spirit guides want the dreamy version of you to win out. They want you to listen to Cleo Ra and understand that the tarot tells us that our mind paves the way and our spirit paves the way, kind of vibe. But they understand your wounded warrior energy here. Show me more. What do we need to know? Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is something about moving your energy, thinking different thoughts, doing something that maybe is rushing or thrilling, something that gives you a rush or a thrill, or something that moves the energy through you. You know, like when there's a windy, when we have a windy day in England, it's very pagan weather. It's very like Odin moving through the sky. It's crazier than the ocean, but it's the wind moving all around you. There's something about moving your spirit here and letting this wounded warrior know the battle's over, maybe. Yeah, Ten of Swords energy. The battle's over. It's time to enjoy this. Your ancestors are flowing so much partying energy at you. Ten of Wands energy again. There's still a bit of energy here that needs to be burnt out or shifted or transmuted. They're saying artwork could be really good for you. Page of Wands. From the 10 to the Page of Wands. I'm seeing a new enthusiasm here. Yeah, we've got this Nine of Wands again. Like, you've got to remember what life's all about here. You've got to remember you're supposed to be enjoying yourself. Seven of Wands. There's still this defensiveness with the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands. But there is this vision, this Ten of Cups vision here. So what they're saying is maybe this reading will give you that boost of enthusiasm that you really need here. And I feel like you've been holding your ground for so long. Tower on the bottom of the deck. Three of Wands to the Ace of Cups. What's done is done with this Tower. What's done is done. You can still smell the smoke. I feel like there's still a residual energy maybe of something you've just escaped. Running away from the rubble, right? Running away and looking out towards the new dawn. They're saying this new dawn is real because you make it real. This is contracted. This is sacred. And don't be tempted to give up on your dreams, you know. We've got O here. Full circle. magnetism, circling back towards this sacred contract magnetically and right on time. We've got the horseshoe energy. We've got the ancient elixir here. So this empress, emperor, these two sovereign beings, let's say that, two sovereign beings, avatar level players of the game. You've got a sacred oath. You've got an ancient oath to come back around to each other. Yes, your energies will affect each other in a different way, you know, to anyone else. Yeah. Kitty cat energy. This is like the Persian house cat energy where, you know, ancient living, it requires a higher frequency and a higher expectation and a much more refined and harmonic lifestyle. So that could mean something to somebody. You could be coming out of survival mode and into thriving, allowing yourself to be joyful and enthusiastic again, you know, switching up the tempo a little bit, changing the TV station on the mind. We've got the little baby here, so this could be about a rebirth. With the Empress twice, it could most definitely be about a sacred birth coming in, because there's a golden pathway here with this golden slipper. And the pathway wants you so much to believe in it, you know? So I really feel like this will be confirmation for somebody, you know, just helping you out with the difference between the worry of the linear mind versus the magic of the creative mind that's connected to source energy and that knows you are an absolute creator of your own reality. It's a beautiful contract. I hope this goes well for someone. 2112 on the clock. As I finish up, I love you guys loads. Keep that faith and that magic burning bright. Lots of love. Mwah.